Okay. Good day, everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, Trade Live with Precise Trader. Do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly education purpose and user information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of your trade before you put in on live accounts or uh, uh, any live trades. Yeah. So with that, we proceed with our live analysis. So here we are. Okay, let's see what are the data that is going to be out. Okay, to 1600 hours. Okay, we have a RBA governor going to give a talk. So I think Aussie dollar, we should have a focus on the Aussie dollar a bit. So what we will do is I wouldn't say that this is going to be a news trading, but what we will do is we will try to concentrate on the Aussie crosses later on. When we see that other crosses are not moving, then probably we can try to have a focus on Aussie dollar because that is expected to move, right? Then tonight 21:30 we have USD unemployment claims and Philly Fed manufacturing index, and we also have a 2300 hours existing home sales. So there isn't much data that is going to move the market much, but I think we still have to, since we are trading for a living, I think we still have to pay concentrate and look for opportunities. Okay, so here let's see. Yeah. As far as this trade signals are concerned, okay, today we have given only a few signals because the market is literally very quiet. Okay, literally very quiet. Later I can share with you how is the system is telling, whether the market is moving. See, the good thing about our system is it will tell you when to get prepared, when to stay away, when to hold the trade, when to get into the trade. See, all these informations, I think we can get it from the system. Okay, so here if you see, we have scalping a couple of signals. Okay, let's see whether any trades or any market that is nearby. Okay, dollar Sing, I think we have about 11 pips away. Dollar CAD is about 30 pips away. No, New Zealand is 25, and Aussie dollar is 15 and 17. Okay, $17 yen is about 15, and followed by the pound and euro. So the only thing we can concentrate is Aussie, dollar Sing, and dollar yen. Okay, so we'll see whether there any opportunity to trade live on this crosses. Okay, on the other hand, I think gold is already started moving in the morning. Okay, gold has already started moving. So we feel that there is still some more upward pressure or upward strength that is left. Okay, and also do take note that we have also started updating this daily insight. Okay, which is also, you can look into this and at least expect what is, at least get yourself prepared what is to be expected for today. So if you look into gold, it's like you see here, the key economic data is Aussie RBA governor speaks, USD unemployment claims, Philly Fed manufacturing index, and existing home sales. Okay, then followed by spot gold. Okay, spot gold opened at 26 505, and it is into the buying zone on the daily with three strong falls. So that means it's like we have gold is already into the buying sentiment or buying zone, and all the three forces are pointing north, meaning all the three forces are in the buying side. So which means to say that there is still plenty of strength, but of course, whether is there enough uh, fuel, for the market, that I think we have to look at the chart and also see whether we see whether there is more momentum. Then we have trend on the daily is uptrend, okay, and on the daily while above 2649 and 41 half. So that means as long as the price is above 2649 and 2641 half, the uptrend is expected to continue, and up on the hourly while above 2649, okay, above 2649. So that means this 2649.50 is a very important level which we need to pay attention to. Okay, then the PT zones are up on the hourly and daily while above 2652 and 2644. So these are the key levels which we need to register ourselves before we get into the trade. Then the angle and pattern suggest very strong but overbought on the 15-minute, may test 2673, 2686 before the correction starts. Okay, trade identifier suggests an uptrend on the hourly and daily with a limited upside. So overall, we are expecting the price to move higher, and yesterday trades, I think we should have waited a bit more, so at least we should be able to get this thing sorted, meaning we should have made more money, we should have made more money yesterday. So but I think we closed a bit early because we revised the stop much nearer and we got stopped out, and that is the reason. Okay, with that I think let's move on to see on the system. So if you see, as of now we don't see any activity or any movement, because like you see that 15-minute is all flat, 30 minutes is all flat, 60 is flat, 120 is flat, 240 is flat, 360 is also flat. Okay, daily okay, we have Aussie dollar we have on the 720, okay, showing an up move. So let's see Aussie crosses. Okay, the Aussie crosses suggest Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie, and Aussie New Zealand. Okay, all these are supposed to be a good look for opportunities. Okay, so as of now, I think we don't have any other movement. And as far as this gold is concerned, I think we have to wait for another 22 minutes for the time belt to finish. So as of now, I think we'll just stay sideline on the gold and look for opportunity. Okay. So next, let's look into the Aussie crosses. Okay, the Aussie crosses, if you look into it, let me see. So we are seeing some weakness on Pound Aussie and Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie and Aussie strength. So this three might be a viable trade. This three might be a viable trade, and Aussie New Zealand also showing strength on the 720. Okay, 720. Okay, let's go into the Aussie crosses. Okay, so here if you look into Aussie, your current day low is 65 figure, okay, and your previous day low is 64.85 and current week low is 45. So that means for the last few days this market is making higher lows, okay, higher lows, and I wouldn't say higher highs, but the market has got no strength to break the high. Of course, if it breaks, then I think we should see the strength coming in. So how we can play this game is we can go for a stop buy order, and also we can go for a limit buy, okay, limit buy. So when we look into, let's say we look into the Aussie daily insight, okay, I just want to share with you the screen, so at least we can see how we can trade this cross. Okay, so now we have the Aussie. Okay, the Aussie opened at 65.05, and this is into a no trade zone with mixed signals on the daily with 64.80 and 65.45 as a range. So trend on the daily is flat with an upside bias on the daily, while above 64.80, and mixed on the hourly. Okay, mixed on the hourly, while above 64.85. Okay, mixed on the hourly. Okay, and PT zones are upward extension on the hourly, but 65.30.45 is critical. An angle and pattern suggest a low. This is confirmed but lacking strength. Okay, trade identifier suggests a range with an upside bias on the hourly, but this is critical. If breaks, we can see higher. So basically, we are expecting, okay, this market to break higher, and this BO the governor, I know that Australian governor, BO RBA governor, sorry, RBA governor gives a talk. So I think he might trigger something, it might trigger something for the Aussie to move up. So now what we will do is we'll try to get into some trade on the Aussie crosses, and this is before the data is out. Okay, so now remember we got to sell Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie. Okay, Pound Aussie, Euro Aussie is about 30 pips away from the high, and the high happened to be below RL1 of daily. Okay, then we have Pound Aussie, the high happened at RL2, so which means that I think this weakness is expected to continue, and we'll see how we can play this game. Okay, so basically this is going to be a range play with a downward extension. Okay, extension meaning if we see extension, like we should see the price moving towards 161.55 or even 161.20 on the Euro Aussie, and Aussie dollar should be an upward extension. Upward extension means towards 40 and 65. So this would be your trade plan for Aussie. Okay, let's look one at a time. Okay, let's start off with Aussie dollar. Okay, so Aussie dollar, I think we have a buy order at 65.05. Okay, let that order be good, and the only thing is, okay, this is we have given an expiry to 3 o'clock. So the thing, that one we can extend it to 5 o'clock. So the one you just change the time. Okay, let me change the screen just in case you. So this Aussie, will extend the time towards 5. So we will try to pick it lower. But as of now, I don't think I want to enter at market because this market literally lacks strength. So we don't. I think we can wait for uh, a better entry level. So this is for Aussie dollar. Now let's look into Euro Aussie. Okay, Euro Aussie. Remember, we said that we are looking for a downward extension on the hourly. So when we say extension, that means we try to look for the price to hit the SL2. Okay, SL2, which is 161.20, and the validity of this is we should be holding the trade until 1800 hours. Okay, so what we can do is we can trade selling at 162 162.10. Okay, we'll try to sell at 162.10, and we should closely monitor, and we should see the price breaking 161.75. So if it breaks, then we should see the price heading towards another big drop, because this would be a pattern breakout. So if it breaks out, then we should see max 160 or 161.20. Okay, the minimum. Okay, so what we will do is, since we have no trade on hand, okay, since we have no trade on hand, we will try to do a double entry on this. That means one would be a first entry, which we'll try to take it. Then we would see whether the low breaks. If it breaks, then we can get that 70 pips what we are looking for. If our minimum is 70 pips, of course, if it can extend further, we can see 160.50. Okay, 160.50. So if this is a pattern failure, okay, we should be getting that level. So what we will do is, okay, let's try to sell one. Okay, I think it's worth taking the risk, because the market is showing a lot of possibility of a break. Okay, possibility of a break. Of course, if the break doesn't happen, then we should be getting out with a small loss. Okay, we should be getting out with a small loss. So here, let's try to enter this trade. Okay, Euro Aussie. We want to sell. Okay, we want to sell near the market. Okay, of course, this is a risk we are taking on this. Okay, so, and this TP, we will put it as 60 50. Okay, but there is the market may pause at 161.20. So this is up to you to decide whether we want to exit at 61.20 or 60.50. And the expiry we can put until another 1 hour, because this is we are trying to take into the market. Okay, let me also key in this order. Give me a minute. Okay, let me key in this order. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to get a buffer trade. Okay, let's assume the market, the governor says something and we get a spike up. Okay, let's say we get a spike up and I don't see the price going beyond uh, think about 25. So 162.25. So what we should do is, okay, let me revise this stop. Okay, let me revise this stop. This stop, first one we will try to go at 45 stop. Sorry, not 45, 35. Okay, we'll try to do as 35. So about 40 pips stop loss. Then we will try to do another trade at 162.20, and this one will put a stop at 50, and this one the TP is 120. So that means this one we are trying to sell higher and exit earlier. Okay, so this one we will put an expiry until 1800 hours. So that means we will give more time for this trade. Okay, so we are doing this trade because the market is all quiet and we still remember, being a trader we need to look for opportunities every day. Okay, so this trade I think is good to go. Now let's go back to pound Aussie and Aussie dollar. Okay, let's say we look Aussie dollar first. Okay, let's Aussie dollar. I think we already have an order. So the only order we can give is do a stop buy. Okay, be a stop buy at current day high. Okay, I'm not keen in giving a stop buy on this, so let's wait for a better levels. Okay, now let's look at pound Aussie. Okay, pound Aussie 194.65 is current high, and it happened at RL 2 and SR1. So which means to say that this is a strong resistance. Okay, so now your current day low is 94.05 and previous day low is 93.95. Current week low is 93.95, and if the 93.95 breaks, then I think we can get a very big move on this trade. Okay, let's see the PT zones. Okay, PT zones, this is okay, I think the weekly is all pointing down. I think it's getting ready for the break. So I think we should be able to go for this trade as well. Okay, now let me see on the monthly, because monthly I see there is a strong support on the monthly. So here if we scroll down weekly, so the 94.20 should be weak enough for the price, and this is, we call it a mighty selling force, because all the forces on the weekly are pointing down. So that means this is going to have a free fall, so this would be a very good signal, and we can expect the price to fall towards 193.60 or lower. So on the monthly, okay, now we are seeing support at let me see here, so 193 or even lower. Okay, 193 or even lower. So here let's go into the chart. Okay, now the pound Aussie, this is the situation here, and sorry, this is pound. Okay, pound Aussie, this is the situation here. So now this is somewhere near the low. Of course, if it breaks, we should see an extension towards 93.50 and 93.20. So that should be an extension, but we are seeing some support at 193.40. If it breaks, then we may see the price heading lower. So now let's see on the weekly. Okay, weekly is also pointing down, but I think there's a lot of benchmark levels, in between. So I think we cannot be too optimistic on this. So what we will do is we will have two exit. One is at 93 half, and another one at 193 20. Okay, so we'll stick to 193.20 and 193 half, and let's play this. Okay, so now if you look into, okay, this is also overbought, okay, but near the support. So 93 half and 93.20. So what we can do is we go for a sell now at 194.20. Stop at 55, and TP at 193 half. Okay, the condition is we got to see that 194 breaks. Okay, so this is going to be a momentum trade. $194.20. For that, we'll put a stop at 50 or 55, because I think better we put 55, because the reason of the spread on the pound, because sometimes the thing will get stopped out because of the spread, and the TP is 193.50. Okay, and this one will give until 1.5 hours for this trade. Okay, so next we do another sell. Okay, because based on the high, if the high is confirmed, we should see the price not much movement. So that one we will try to sell at 194.40. Okay, 194.40, and stop at 75. And this one we will see either just 20 pips lower. Okay, either we can put as 193.50 or we can put at 20. So these are the two levels, and this one I think we will give until 5 or 6 p.m. 5:30, somewhere there, because I think we need to give some time for this trade to work its way out. Okay, so I think we are good to go on these two trades. Okay, now we just look at dollar yen and gold before we exit this session. Okay, dollar yen looks, let's go back. Okay, here if you look dollar yen, okay, dollar yen, this is in a range on the 60, 120, all is flat, literally is flat, and we are trying to sell at 20. Okay, we are trying to sell at 20. I don't think I want to make any changes to that. Okay, because we should be getting it filled, or because the market is really very quiet. So I don't want to do any changes on that. Okay, gold also now I think the new time belt has just started. Okay, so now I think we can analyze gold. The gold also we feel that, okay, the high is still not seen yet. Okay, and as of now, excuse me, if you see here, your 60, 120 all are literally flat. So that means we should be doing a range trading on this. So let's see. Okay, the market says, this is weakness is seen below 54, and 52 half is a support, 52 half and 49 half, and we should see the price heading to 64 or 67. Okay, and I think we have a buy order at 52 half. Okay, what we can do is we can go for a sell. Since this is in a range, okay, we can sell at now at 57. Okay, try to sell at 57. Okay, do it. We do a market. Okay, can you try to sell at 57? Two six five seven 57 half. Okay, stop at 61 and TP at 52 or 52 half. Okay, and this one expiry is only until 2:30. So what we can do is, since this market is also lacking strength, okay, this is we try to enter this trade, and if this trade is filled, we will exit with a very small profit, because that is what the market is giving you as of now. Then if let's assume this thing breaks, okay, let's say the price breaks higher, then what we can do is we can go for a limit sell. Okay, we go for a limit sell at 2667. Okay, and put a stop at 70 half, and that one we exit at 62 or 56 half. Okay, to be a comfortable exit, I think 62 should be okay. So this one is again this one we will put it until 1700 hours, that is until 5 o'clock. Okay, so these are the two trades. As of now, the market is really very quiet, no movement. But I think the gold, we can do a range trade, okay, range play. That means as long as the price doesn't break the high 2660, okay, we can still go for a sell with a tight stop. Then, of course, if you see lower 50. That one, I think I can't give you the signal now, because we can look for a buy near 51, 52. So, but that is because right now we are in the selling mode, because even though it's in a range, it's in a selling mode. Okay, let me also key in that order. So you can put to sell at 7 or 7 half. So it's up to you to decide on this. So what we are expecting is, on the gold, we are expecting a range within 2649 or maybe 2651 to 2660, on the hourly range. So we just have to play this until it breaks out. But eventually, this is expected to break higher. Okay, do take note on that. So if it breaks, I'm not sure whether the break is going to happen during Asian session or during Europe or US, but the main thing is the break will happen. So that's the reason we are trying to sell higher at 67. Let's say if we get stopped out on this, then we will try to do a re-entry. But as of now, I think we should be getting range play until further clues or further strength. So overall, if you look into the system, I think there is more white boxes than colored ones. So I don't see the market any big movement happening until we see the market moving out of the zone levels. Then only we can be pretty sure that okay, this is moving, then we can trade. So just that's about it. So I think with that I conclude this session, and just looking forward to see you again in the next session. I think we have one more at 1500 hours. Okay, 1500 hours, and this is a Tamil version. So if you can want to come in, you can come and join in, and of course we will be sharing the updates of what the trades we have taken now. So we will be giving you the updates on that. Okay, so thank you. See you again later. Bye.